Angel Reese says WNBA players could go on strike over salary and benefits.
Career you choose, you should probably look at what the career earnings are of going into that field. What I'll also say is this: every single one of you WNBA players, you better pray that Caitlin Clark doesn't get injured, because she's keeping your league afloat.
Angel Reese made a bold and honestly seemingly unrealistic statement, saying that if they don't get paid what they believe they deserve, they'll sit out. The remark blew up across social media, though not quite in the way she may have expected. The criticism came quickly, but none hit harder than Patrick Bet-David, who didn't just fire back. He systematically dismantled her argument using clear logic and solid financial facts. Once you understand the full story behind this controversy, you'll never look at Angel's outburst the same way again.
When this year will still be on the rookie contract again. The ones that the year after, they're going to get more. They probably going to be making more than us. No, they are.
Who's that?
I'm hurt. They are. Like, yeah. I've been in the meetings. They are. I need to get in the. I need to get in the field. You need to come to the meetings. I got to get in the meetings because I'm hearing like, yeah, they don't give us. If y'all don't give us what we want, like, we sitting out. That's a possibility.
Here's the situation. Reese, better known as the so-called Bayou Barbie, has just gone pro in basketball and is already calling for WNBA players to sit out if they don't get paid more. Yes, we're talking about someone who's still settling into the league, still working on finishing layups cleanly, and yet is already talking about shutting the whole league down. Patrick's reaction was a mix of disbelief and laughter, and honestly, it's not hard to see why.
Basketball sustained her, especially since the WNBA's $200 million revenue last season only allocated 9.3% to salaries, unlike the NBA's 50% share of the $5.3 billion in 2023. Adam, thoughts?
No, my rent is more than that. It's $8,000. I'm living beyond my...
She revealed that her rookie WNBA salary is around $74,000 and says that's not even enough to cover rent in Chicago. Now, for most people, $74,000 sounds pretty solid, but Angel talks like she's barely scraping by. The irony? This is the same player who reportedly made nearly $1.8 million at LSU through endorsement deals with brands like Reebok, PlayStation, McDonald's, and several others, apparently believing that throwing shade on Twitter somehow counts as a basketball skill.
Get paid. Possibility. Reese has been vocal about her low WNBA salary, revealing her $74,000 a year salary doesn't cover rent, stating on Instagram Live, "I just hope you know that the WNBA doesn't pay my bills at all. I don't even think they pay one of my bills." Reese's financial struggles stem from WNBA salary not matching her past earnings, as her NIL valuation at LSU was $1.8 million, bolstered by deals with Reebok, PlayStation, McDonald's, and Coach, while a 4-year rookie deal was $324,000 with $74,000 due next season.
Angel is locked into a 4-year rookie contract worth roughly $324,000 total, or about $81,000 a year. That's less than 5% of what she reportedly made as a college influencer. No wonder she once said, "Hating pays the bills," because honestly, her Instagram stories are pulling in more than her on-court production. At the rate she's missing shots, Patrick Bet-David's full takedown of the WNBA might need to start billing her for backboard repairs. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is out there shaping the future of women's basketball, while Angel seems more focused on building a brand around bad takes and elite-level bricklaying skills.
No, the WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. I'm going to do the math real quick.
It might cover that. Yeah, it definitely covers that.
What is my... I don't even know my...
He reminded everyone that, sure, the MLB, NBA, NHL, and NFL have all seen player strikes. But here's the difference. Those leagues were making billions while their players walked out. Angel Reese, on the other hand, is acting like the WNBA is a tech giant like Apple, when in reality, it's more like your cousin's food truck. Barely breaking even and still handing out free samples.
Hey, this is the greatest Angel Reese layup you'll ever see. Here we go with the dump off, ba-da-dum-bum-bum, I'm loving it. Burn! Oh, she getting jiggy with it. Look at that, crisscross, zigging-zagging through the lane. Giddy up, yeehaw! Burn! burn! Now I heard she's ambidextrous. That makes sense, cause she's equally doggy doo-doo with the right and left-handed layup. Bang! Professional basketball player needing to work on her layups is like a fish needing to learn how to breathe underwater. It doesn't make sense! Reese's Puffs!
Patrick didn't hold back. The WNBA is losing roughly $50 million every year. That's not a sustainable business. It's a ticking time bomb. Compare that to the NFL pulling in $17 billion or the NBA and MLB at $1 billion each. The WNBA? Barely hitting $150 million and still struggling to balance the books. It's like trying to run a luxury spa with only 2 customers and the budget of a lemonade stand.
WNBA. And what's her name? Angel Reese. Do it. I fully support your right to strike. So other sports have done it. So other major sports have done it. Here's a quick list for you, PBD. I put this together. Biggest sports strikes in history. 1994, the MLB strike. It was the first time that the World Series was canceled.
I remember.
You remember that? In 1998, the NBA went on strike. They canceled the All-Star game for the first time.
No one
the
knows.
NFL has gone on strike multiple times. 1982, 1987, 2000.
Here's another issue. The WNBA has been operating at a loss since it launched in 1997. That's more than 25 years of red ink and busted spreadsheets. You'd think all the hype around Caitlin Clark would finally push the league into the black. But even now, with record ratings and packed arenas, the losses keep growing. It's a league that probably should have folded long ago. Yet somehow it keeps limping along, propped up by its much wealthier big
Here's the
brother.
catch when you're going to go on strike. In 1994, MLB, NBA, NFL, what's the number one revenue sport in America? What do you think it is? The NFL. How much do you think they make? $17 billion. The NBA, a little over $11 billion. The MLB, also $11 billion. The NHL, $7 billion.
Part of the problem is scale. The WNBA has just 12 teams. Music, each playing 40 games a season. Expansion kicks off in 2025 with the Golden State Valkyries, but that's still a far cry from the NBA's 30 teams and 82-game schedule. Fewer games mean less ticket revenue, less TV money. It's simple math. But apparently that math doesn't apply to Angel Reese or D. Clinton.
Alleged $150 to $200 million company. You're operating at a loss every single year. You've never made money. It's called a zombie company. You're
Angel Reese's threat to sit out over pay has ignited a massive debate. But the cold reality is that the WNBA has lost money since 1997, relying heavily on NBA subsidies just to stay afloat. While Reese complains about her rookie salary and issues demands, Caitlin Clark is driving record attendance, soaring TV ratings and unprecedented merchandise sales, offering the league a genuine shot at profitability. Experts argue that demanding raises from a financially struggling organization isn't bold. It's delusional, especially since a strike might actually save the league money by cutting operating costs. The WNBA's future depends on embracing stars like Clark, who actually grow the game, rather than indulging in tantrums or empty threats.